Hi everyone, welcome to another episode. Today we're going to talk about BlockFi because something pretty brutal just happened in the last 24 hours. So an SEC complaint claims that BlockFi has made false statements about collateral promises, which it has led to a $100 million penalty. Now, BlockFi will pay $100 million to settle claims it violated investor protection laws by allowing nearly 600,000 users to earn interest from lending their holdings to other traders. SEC officials said that BlockFi, which had as much as $14.7 billion in assets in the peak of last year, will pay the highest fine ever agreed to by a cryptocurrency company. Now, according to the SEC, the settlement is the first enforcement action targeting a crypto lending platform. However, BlockFi has made no admission of wrongdoing so far. Since crypto traders discovered they could earn higher yields from BlockFi rather than going through traditional banks, BlockFi and its competitors have gained obviously huge amounts of momentum. If you're in the crypto space, you will know about this. Federal bank and securities regulators did not register the company's interest-bearing accounts with the SEC since it never sought any approval to act as a money manager or a bank, right? A new product, BlockFi Yield, will be registered under the SEC rules to replace the US accounts. Now, in order to do so, BlockFi will have to make a public registration statement that explains how BlockFi Yield actually works and the risks that it entails. Now, in order to sell this new product in the United States, the SEC needs to review the disclosure, and if it approves it, then the company can begin selling the new product there. So obviously some crazy things some big hoops that BlockFi needs to go through. Now, SEC Chairman Gary Gensler believes that the majority of the crypto market activity should be regulated by federal securities agencies. According to him, the situation is currently like the Wild West with a lot of hype, speculation, and fraud. I know myself and anybody in the crypto space should be able to see this. Obviously, we like to convince ourselves that we're smart enough not to be affected by it, by the hype, the speculation, and the fraud. But the reality is that there needs to be some regulations, right? Because not everyone's like us, right? And even we get even sometimes we convince ourselves that we're not going to get affected by it, and then we do, and we try and justify it in some other way, right? As previously reported, the SEC has threatened Coinbase with legal action if the company launches a lending product that it previously advertised. Now, Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, actually accused the SEC of intimidating his company and not showing why it actually had the jurisdiction to say this. However, the company has decided not to offer this product in the end. Now, there are cryptocurrencies that have chosen to take the SEC to court over its enforcement claims. Nevertheless, Zach Prince, CEO of BlockFi, said that it's better to resolve the investigation and focus on building the business, even if rivals disagree, which is a very promising sign that he's said that. Now, our DNA in general has not been where we are trying to fight these questions aggressively, Prince said on the 14th of February. Our DNA is more, let's find the right path within whatever existing frameworks we need to facilitate the products and services that add value to our clients. BlockFi loaned people's bitcoins or other cryptocurrencies to institutions that needed to trade with those coins. Now, BlockFi, which received interest from those entities, shared some of that with the holders of the interest accounts, or so they've claimed. By downplaying the risks associated with lending practices, BlockFi also misled users, according to the SEC. Institutional borrowers usually post collateral that is greater than their loans, which makes lenders more confident that their loans will be repaid. According to the company's institutional borrowers typically post collateral that is higher than their loans. However, the SEC, during their investigation, disagreed with this statement. Some of the states in the US have accused BlockFi of violating rules in the last 12 months and told them to stop operating in their state. So as a result of this, the SEC has determined that BlockFi needs to pay half of that $100 million penalty, so $50 million, to those states, which is over 30 states. So pretty crazy stuff that's going on here. It'll be interesting to see if the SEC did actually make a statement. I can't remember it word for word, but it basically was along the lines of, hey, this is a warning to anyone that isn't following the rules or isn't playing within the boundaries that the SEC wants to see them playing in, that they're coming for them, and to get on top of things ASAP. So this could totally turn cryptocurrency upside down. Hopefully, if it does, it's for the short term though, and that regulation brings long-term stability and long-term positive and effective growth to the cryptocurrency space. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of regulation, but if the SEC can strike a good balance of regulation and not over-regulation, then I think it will actually be good. Whether they can do that or not is another question. So thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed the video. I'll catch you next time.